futures. Okay.
Okay, no
Thank you.
problem.
Yes, thank you that you will connect to us. I would like to talk about your work, about your responsibilities, and I would like to know what problems buyers has when trying to buy some goods from producer in China, and how they try to pay for these goods in China.
Paying for them in China, if Naira can be accepted to be fine.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
you buy your
but
goods, okay, I'm with you.
the,
Yeah.
but the first, can you explain what your company is, what kind of services your company provides to the clients, and what kind of clients do you have? Does your company have?
Okay. We have both import and export clients. We have Chinese here on ground that do export lithium from Nigeria to China.
Mm-hmm.
Are you with
Okay.
me? Yeah. So they export lithium from China, some cashew to India, while charcoal to Europe. That's coal to Europe. So then for the import, they do bring maybe more of all these Chinese food and what else again? Furnitures, bedroom fixing, lights and everything. They do bring them down to Nigeria also.
Who's your main clients who buy your services of your company?
And my company is just once the container comes into Nigeria, it will pass through my own company. Custom will do the checking, clearing. We are more of like a terminal whereby you store those containers inside. All you do is to come and clear them. You pay our terminal charges. Then we'll do logistic for you also.
Okay. Does your company provide payment solution? For example, if I want to buy some goods from a Chinese producer, is it possible to pay this producer through your company? Do you provide the
Yeah.
payment solution?
Yes.
Okay, how this process look like? Can you explain, please? For example, if I want to buy some goods from a Chinese producer for $2,000, how can I pay the producer through your company?
What you do is to pay the money to my company's account. Then you give us the details of your producer, wherever you want to buy from. Then we do the transfer from our own hands here to your to the supplier.
Yeah, should I send to your company in Naira or should I send in dollar?
Yeah, well, it depends on the how will I put it, what you are buying. If wherever you want to buy from, if they are trading in dollars, you have to send in dollars. If they are going to trade in Nairas, you have to send in Naira. But if you are going to send in Naira, the equivalent of what they're going to give to you will be the equivalent of dollars. So by the time we are exchanging exchange rate, it will balance with what you send to them.
Yeah, I suppose that producer will take yuan. If producer will charge yuan, what's the case in this situation?
If it's going to charge you Chinese yen or that Chinese yen, right? Then what we do is to check the exchange rate, or you send the same amount in Chinese yen. Then they'll add maybe we transfer interest and everything. They'll add it to you. That's what you send. If the producer is going to collect Chinese yen, we can also pay in Chinese yen.
Okay, what do you responsible for in a company? What do you responsible for in company?
Come again, I didn't get you.
Yeah, I asked, what do you responsible for in your company? What do you do in the company? What is your main responsibilities?
Okay, my responsibility, I'm actually the customer care executive.
Come again?
Customer service executive.
Okay, you don't to provide payment solution. I suppose some another department to provide payment solution to the
Yeah,
client.
I'll refer you to the finance department to do that.
Do that. Okay. Okay. Can you say please how do you pay Chinese producer? For example, if we will imagine that I send you naira 100,000 naira, for example, and you need to pay my producer in yuan, how the process will look like?
Yeah, I'll calculate what you want to buy in your Chinese yuan. Then I'll check the exchange rate naira to yuan. So from there, I'll be able to give you the amount of what you're going to send to them. Then that's what they'll transfer to your producer.
How long the transaction will take?
Sir?
How long the transaction will take?
That should be now 2 days to transfer the transfer. Yeah. 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give what will be the price if I would like to send $1,000? How much fee should I pay?
If you are sending $1,000, then we're going to pay in Chinese yen. I think the conversion, the exchange rate to dollar to yen.
Dollar? How much?
You want to send $1,000, right?
Yeah.
For example.
Yes.
And you want and the supplier is going to collect Chinese yen. Am I right?
Yeah.
So what we'll do is to change it. You change the exchange rate from dollar to Chinese yen. So you transfer the Chinese yen to the supplier over there.
About what will be the commission, finally commission? How much should I pay from this $1,000 finally commission?
Let me ask you, commission imagine. That's the bank charges, right?
I don't know how the process is implemented.
It is called bank charges. I'm coming, hold on. Sure, and calculate that. Or no charges like to transfer, exchange rate and everything. That will be bank. Bank will be the one to do the charges. I don't have idea for the charges for that. So I don't have idea.
Okay, do you pay a Chinese producer through bank or through a Chinese agent?
I think most of those Chinese they have actually a representative that do that for them, but most of them actually has a bank account in Nigeria.
What cases should you pay through agent? Well, what cases you need to pay exactly through agent?
Come again.
Yeah, we talked in LinkedIn that sometimes your company to pay a Chinese producer through agent, who collect naira, converted to yuan, and to pay Chinese producer in yuan.
Once you are in Nigeria, we pay you in naira. It depends on the business transaction. Quite all right.
Yeah, and my question is, what kind of transaction? In what kind of transaction? I'm trying to understand how to ask. You mentioned that you use agent for paying Chinese suppliers, and my questions: in what cases you use agent? Why don't you pay directly to Chinese bank from your bank? Why do you need to use agent, Chinese agent for paying to a Chinese producer?
It depends on how the business goes.
What do you mean?
For example, maybe if I travel down to Chinese and I met with the supplier, then he started to give me account details. Automatically, I'm paying directly to his account. But if I don't have a representative over there, I have to have maybe a middleman, like an agent. So I have to pay through that agent because the agent actually knows the supplier.
Mm. Do you know what the commission agent charge for this type of transaction?
It depends. They won't charge. It depends on your agreement with the agent.
Can you give?
Some agents may end up getting from the supplier maybe a commission. Then from my own end or from the company, you can decide to give the agent also that, okay, thank you for job well done. There will be an agreement before you guys go into the business.
Okay. What currency do you pay Chinese agent? In dollar, naira, yuan? What currency? What currency do you pay Chinese agent?
If you are, mostly it's dollars. They pay them in dollars, not in Chinese yen or naira. They pay them in dollars.
Why do you pay in dollar? Chinese, they didn't accept naira, for example. Doesn't accept naira.
They do. If you check the exchange rate, they do accept naira also too. You change it or you pay in Chinese yen.
How long this payment process will take if you are paying through agent?
It doesn't take that long. Once we agreed, all I need to do is transfer the money to him. Is that through my mobile transfer or go to bank together and do that?
How many days the payment process will take if, for example, we will decide to pay through agent?
It depends on the. It depends on the.
In average.
Yeah, it depends on the. Within 3 days, maximum 3 days.
3 days. Okay. When you use agent, are there clear condition, clear commission from the agent side? Is it easy to understand what exactly you should to pay for?
Sorry, I'm coming.
Yeah, when you pay through agent to a Chinese producer, is it easy to understand what exactly you should to pay for? Do you understand clear what exactly commission you should to pay for?
The commission to pay for?
Yeah, what kind of commission you should to pay for when you use agent?
Well, you have to pay the agent for his service.
Do you know how agent calculate his service? What exactly? It's a percent from transaction. It's maybe some fixed amount for his service, or how the fee is created. Summarize.
You can. I can't really say this is a particular amount to pay for their service, but it's always a reasonable service. Like the price are okay.
Okay.
But there's no fixed price.
Not fixed price. It's percent.
There's no fixed price.
Is it percent?
There's no fixed price to pay.
Yeah, I understand. You got your point. Is it percent, right? From amount. Is it percent? Is it percentage? Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, can you say what's the size of exchange rate? For example, if I want to pay to Chinese suppliers, what's the exchange rate for the dollar?
Come again, please.
What exchange rate for the dollar?
Okay, to naira now, I think it's 727 something, right? Let's say 750.
750. Okay, but you should
to naira.
Yeah. Yeah, but you should to convert the money 2 times. The first time to the dollar, the second time to the yuan. Is it correct?
Is that?
When you paying to Chinese suppliers, you should to pay to convert the money 2 times. First times when you convert to the dollar, the second times when you convert in yuan. Is it correct?
Yes.
Mhm. And are there some commission raised?
Sure. No, if you are the one that is actually doing the exchange yourself, there is no any commission. If you are the one going to buy, all you need to do, you take your naira, you buy dollar, take your dollar, you buy Chinese, and there is no any commission if you are doing it yourself.
Okay, I understand. What about the communication with producer? Do you provide communication services for the clients, for the buyers, or buyers to communicate with producer directly?
If I'm dealing with you directly now, I communicate with you directly. If there is a middleman that's an agent, I communicate with the agent, he communicates with the supplier.
Yeah, in most cases, buyers, if want to buy some goods, does he come to you with these requirements, or does he come to you with exactly producer where should to order the goods?
The problem is this. The reason why you see we have agents, because some people are ignorant or they don't have much idea on the business or whatever they want to import or want to buy. So you look for someone that's been doing the business, that will be like the agent or the middleman for you. I guess what I'm saying now. But if, for example, you are a supplier or you are a producer, I'm talking to you directly now. There is not any middle person because you are the supplier. At the same time, you produce also. Okay, let's say you are the producer. I'm talking to you, no any middleman. That means you supply to me also too. But let's say you are the supplier, you're not the producer. That means you are the middleman for me to communicate with the producer. I'm going through you. But if you are the producer, I'm not going through anybody. Directly, I'm talking to you.
In most cases, how buyers to communicate with producers through you, through agent, or directly? In most cases.
This one. In most cases, this one. In most cases, like, okay, I met you through LinkedIn. If you are the producer, I met you through social media. And sometimes you don't trust social media. There are a lot of people around that scam and everything. So that's the reason why you go through someone that's been doing the business for a long time. So the communication can either come through the middleman, the agent, or if you are lucky, you met someone that is good, you meet the person directly. For example, let's say you produce phones. Are you hearing me now? You produce phones and I've met you. Then you start supplying for me, I'm selling and everything. Then maybe a friend comes through me that he wants to do the same business. I can give him your number directly to communicate with. Or I'll tell him to come through me. Do you understand now?
Yes, I understand. For example, if I will come to you with idea to buy some goods, will you find me a producer or supplier who can to provide me these goods?
Yes.
We will find. In most cases, buyers will come with their own supplier, or they will come with requirements to find right supplier for them.
For me, my own ideology, the best thing is take them to the supplier or to the producer. So deal with the producer separately, directly. I do it with you directly. I don't want to be any middleman for anybody. I don't want to be an agent for anybody. I'll take you directly to the producer if I know the producer. So you do your own business separately, I do mine separately. So you don't need to come through me. It's not a must. but I will let you know that I referred someone to you. So it is now left for you to
continue.
So it is now left for you to like, oh, I've been referring people to you. Okay, thank you very much. Maybe at the end of the day, they're supposed to give me 10 products. You can decide to give me 11 or 12, like for me referring people to you. And him to the person I refer can decide to compensate me, like, thank you very much for doing this to me. You show me the role, you show me the person that is in charge. Can decide like say, and it's not a must to give me anything.
Okay. Okay, I understand. It's great. Okay, thank you for thank you for your time. I have good insights from our conversation. As we agree, we will present you $10 for our conversation, and we are ready to present you virtual USD card for free, which you can use for paying some services like Amazon, Alibaba, Netflix. Yeah, you can use it for paying globally.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I will send you information how to register, go through KYC, and to get this virtual USD card.
No problem.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Welcome. You too.